Good afternoon. Good afternoon. This is Shawana Boyer, founder of Black Owned Businesses Jacksonville, Northeast Florida Realtor, founder of Sensei Fashions, Build Your Own Boutique, along with various other entities that I provide to the people. But I have the opportunity. What we're starting to do now is BOBSJAX Business Connection, and what that entails is going to allow me the opportunity to interview businesses like yours, bring you on my platform, find out more information about what you have to offer, what services you provide, and get your information out to the people. So if you are interested in being on my platform on BOBSJAX Business Connection, make sure you email me at bobsjax1@gmail.com and we can get you scheduled for your interview. So on today, I have the pleasure of bringing Asmar Gary on before us. This is a young man that you guys need to be connected to. He is amazing when it comes to the digital world. So anything relating to mini chat, relating to funnels, relating to so much more, this is the guy for you. I'm not going to sit up here and just chat. I'm going to bring him on so you guys can know who Asmar Gary is for yourself. So without further ado, we're going to bring Asmar on. Hello,
Well,
Asmar. How are you?
hey, Shawana. That was a heck of an introduction. I
Well,
love it,
thank
love it,
you.
love it.
Thank
Really
you.
appreciate that.
So tell us a little bit about yourself so the people who are watching and viewing, and remember, make sure you follow, make sure you subscribe to our BOBSJAX YouTube channel, and we're gonna let Asmar take the platform to introduce himself.
Thank you, thank you. Appreciate you having me. So I'll start a little bit further back than most people do. I am originally from Philadelphia or the outskirts of Philly in that area, and moved to Jacksonville in 2013. And I'll tell you why. It was so welcoming the first time I came down here.
Mhm.
I got an invite from my aunt who has been down here for some years, and she said, "Come on down, see how you like it, and if you like it, you can come on and move here."
Mhm. Mhm.
Came in the summer of 2013, moved in the what is that, winter of 2014. So January
Right.
2014, I was here, full fledged Floridian all day long.
Yes, you are now. You don't been here
Yeah,
that long.
I've been here for quite some time, but really got my start in hospitality. And it's crazy. I just told this story in the interview that I did with Voyage magazine. But I started at Del Frisco's, which is a very high end steakhouse in Philadelphia, in Center City, and they have a few other locations. One, Houston, Texas, too. But
Mhm.
beautiful steakhouse. They took a renovated bank, like an old bank, and turned it into a three-story wine cellar and underground like dining area.
Mhm.
Amazing setup. And in that place and working there, I worked my way up. I was dishwasher, server.
Mhm.
I wanted to be a bartender.
Right. Right.
Bartender had the best job in the whole establishment to me because they were able to be social, right? They're socially interacting with people, they're making people have a good time, and they're behind the bar with the liquors. So I'm like, okay, that's the place to be,
Yes.
right? And that really spurred my career path at that time. 2014, 15. I was a bartender and a spirits consultant. So I don't know if you remember when we first connected years ago. I was working with a company called SX, which was the founder was David Knight. He's an Australian guy. David Knight founded this company called SX Latin Brands, where they
Okay.
had a tequila, a rum, and a vodka that was based around females. Right? The brand was sensual and exotic, SX. And guess who they hired to be their front runner, their face man?
You.
No, not me.
Oh.
Trey Songz.
Oh, okay.
So Trey Songz was the face of this liquor brand that I brought to North Florida, so or
Wow.
to the Northeast Florida market. So through my LinkedIn connections, I reached out to David Knight and told him, "Hey, I'm a bartender here in Jacksonville, and at the time I was working at Aloft Hotel over there
Okay.
on South Side, right
Okay.
over there by was that Three Rivers or Seven Bridges, Three Rivers, that whole
Okay.
area."
I'm familiar.
Uh huh. So from there, I reached out to David Knight, said, "Hey, we have an opportunity here in Northeast Florida to bring the Trey Songz brand, that mark, that
Right.
product, and watch it flourish." So he sent his regional sales manager out to meet me, connected me with the distributors here in Jacksonville. Not sure if you're familiar with like Southern Wine and Spirits, and
I heard
um,
of them.
yeah, those are the ones that provide all the liquor for these restaurants and uh,
Wow.
these stores, these stock stores.
Right,
So
right.
he connected me with their reps there, and from there it really took off because I was able to go to these distributors and say, "Hey, I need 10 cases over here at the hotel, and we're going to do an event, right? We're going to have an artist come out. We're going to have a live band come out." It was pretty much like the point guard for that brand in Northeast Florida. So
Right.
like that really took me on my entrepreneurial journey because
That's
from that I
awesome.
was working for somebody at the time, but I created a brand called Spirited Consulting Company.
Okay.
All right. So this was about 2015, 2016. And after working with Trey Songz brand and getting them over into over 100 different package stores from Gainesville down to Daytona, I
Oh,
started working with another company from St. Augustine called Luster Vodka, right? So, and you'll be intrigued by who was the owner of this brand, Luster Vodka. And
who?
you got to pardon me, I'm over here sweating. It's hot today, and my office is a converted garage, so it gets a
So,
little hot around here. But the founders of this vodka brand from St. Augustine was DJ and Lindsay of the real estate team.
yes.
Yes,
Someone reached out to me from their brokerage. Wow.
yes.
They doing some big
They,
things around.
they're doing big things right now, major things in the city of Jacksonville and St. Augustine and on the real estate side. But at the time, they took some investment money and put it into the liquor industry. And when it came to actually opening up accounts for that brand, who did they call? They called me.
Right.
So worked with, some liquor brands in my past, and that really spurred again my entrepreneurial journey. And at that time, I created a course behind bartending. It was called
Wow.
Branding for Bartenders. So that was my first
Okay.
taste of like really digital marketing. So in
Wow.
2016, I created Branding for Bartenders, just really teaching other bartenders how to get those connections, how to find different brands that they can align themselves with and
That
create
is
other
good.
opportunities
That's good,
beyond
Asmar.
the bar, right? So again, that was my first taste of like digital marketing, getting into the digital world rather than going from restaurant and bar and
Right.
selling cases of liquor. Like that was my day to day. Like I was
That's
on the
dope.
road every day, just like you are in real estate. You're on the road every day,
Every day.
right? You're showing houses. You're checking out different vendors.
Talks, meetings, listing meetings, all of that.
Yep.
Oh, yes.
And that's how it is in sales, right? If you're in sales, you are on the go.
Yep.
But I seen in digital marketing, I can take a step back from running around so much and start reaching the masses through social, through advertising, and
Right.
that nature. And that's what drove me or led me to MiniChat and getting into or building Bold City Bots, which was an agency that I founded in I think 2017, 2018.
Wow.
Um, and through that, again, it just taught me different things along this entrepreneurial path. There's
So,
always easier ways to do things.
yes, it is. So, Tell us about some of the services that you provide, and to the people who can utilize um, some of the things that you have to offer. I mean, you have so much, you've done so much, and I'm sure that there's someone, whoever is watching this, may want to
Hmm.
reach out to you.
Absolutely. So that really, again, takes me to, that last part takes me to a shift in business, right? So again, I started Bold City Bots in 2017 as a marketing agency where I worked one on one with clients, just kind of hand holding, helping them set up systems in their business and getting them to a certain point. What I found out about that model is it doesn't work in scaling for me.
Hmm.
So I've reassessed my business in 2019, 2020, as we were going through, everybody was going through the pandemic, COVID-19 issues. But one client that stood out to me was restaurants because they did struggle a lot more than a lot of our businesses throughout
Major.
the COVID-19, everything, that the shutdowns, the lockdowns, they didn't have business. So they had to pretty much shift their whole model to an online business model. And that's where I found myself being the most useful.
That's awesome. So that's where the digital food group kind of,
Yes.
yeah.
That's where Digital Food Group was born in 2020. And, as I was still working with clients from Bold City Bots, um, and kind of navigating my feelings about closing a business or shifting my business,
Mhm.
that's what was birthed from that. So to
Awesome.
anybody that's watching and you're, at a crossroads, whether you feel your business is going to be successful long term, or if you don't think it's the right business for you, or if you see that the business model doesn't work for you, don't be afraid to pivot.
Right, right.
Don't be afraid to shift your model and go in a different direction,
Awesome.
because it may be the best thing that you do for your business.
Awesome. Well, we're gonna take a 2-minute break, and we're gonna bring Asmar back because I know he has a ton of more information that he will love to share with you guys, and as well as he gonna drop his social media outlets and his website information on how you can reach out to him. So we're gonna pause for a moment. He will be back, and we're gonna go into commercial break. So give just a moment.
Have you
Have you
ever
ever
wanted
wanted
to
to
move
move
to
to
the
the
beautiful
beautiful
city
city
of
of
Jacksonville,
Jacksonville,
Florida?
Florida,
As
as
far
far
as
as
Amelia
Amelia
Island,
Island,
all the
all the
way
way
over
over
to
to
Palm
Palm
Beach Beach.
Beach?
I'm your
I'm your
go
go
to
to
agent.
agent.
The
The
beautiful
beautiful
Sunshine
Sunshine
State
State
of
of
Florida,
Florida,
where
where
people
people
are
are
coming
coming
here
here
to
to
retire.
retire.
From
From
fashion
fashion
mogul to
mogul
a
to a
real
real
estate
estate
professional,
professional,
I am
I am
Shawana
Shawana
Boyer,
Boyer,
Realtor with
Realtor with
eXp
eXp
Realty.
Realty.
Some may
Some may
know
know
me
me
as
as
Sensei
Sensei
Fashions,
Fashions,
Mrs.
Mrs.
Jacksonville, or
Jacksonville, or
Mrs.
Mrs.
World
World
International.
International.
I'm
I'm
so
so
excited
excited
to
to
provide the
provide the
services
services
to
to
you
you
in the
in the
North
North
Florida
Florida
market.
market.
I've been
I've been
serving
serving
Jacksonville for
Jacksonville for
over
over
20
20
years.
years.
It all
It all
started from
started
me
from me
hosting
hosting
fashion
fashion
shows for
shows
the
for the
Jacksonville
Jacksonville
Jaguars
Jaguars
to
to
producing
producing
my
my
own
own
shows.
shows.
Something that
Something
I
that I
thought
thought
was a
was a
passion
passion
blossomed
blossomed
into a
into a
business.
business.
So
So
everything
everything
just went
just
from
went from
there. So
there. So
I'm
I'm
not
not
just a
just a
beauty
beauty
queen
queen
or a
or a
boutique
boutique
business
business
owner.
owner.
I
I
help
help
change
change
people's
people's
lives
lives
inside and
inside and
out.
out.
And
And
I'm
I'm
here
here
for my
for my
client's
client's
best
best
interest.
interest.
So if
So
you're
if you're
in the
in the
market
market
searching
searching
for a
for a
residential or
residential or
commercial,
commercial,
looking to
looking to
list,
list,
make sure
make
you
sure you
contact
contact
me,
me,
Shawana
Shawana
Boyer.
Boyer.
From
From
beauty
beauty
queen
queen
to
to
listing
listing
queen,
queen,
I look
I look
forward to
forward to
earning your
earning your
business.
business. Well, that does it. So, for anyone who are looking to purchase a home in the Florida market, if you're in the Northeast market and the Central Florida market, allow me to earn your business. I am Shawana Boyer. But we're going to bring Asmar back on because I think we have about 5 to 10 more minutes, and I want him to be able to share his social media outlet so you guys can get in contact with him and utilize his services. So just one moment. We're going to bring him back on. Asmar,
Awesome.
Asmar. Yes, yes. So we have any closing remarks on how you can help the people with their service.
Absolutely.
Now, well, before we go on, I don't know if you're still doing this service, but I
Uh-huh.
had an opportunity to be coached or mentored by you last year, and you helped me along the way with build your own boutique, helped me to set up my funnels. And that's
Yes.
very important in business. When people go to your website, you want to be able to capture their information. Can you share a little bit about your funnels?
Absolutely. Yeah. So as far as funnel development, everything digital, I am still a part of. But what I did was shift my business model from that real hands-on to software as a service model. So what I'm able to provide now is a software that you're able to pretty much self-service. You're able to navigate on your own. But as far as coaching, consulting, you can still book me. I'll go ahead and share those links to my calendar if you need some help. But what I am really looking to do is connect with Black owned restaurants in Jacksonville to help with Digital Food Group because we have a free software for restaurants to use to help them get their online orders, help complete delivery, and do a few other things in the marketing space to help really grow our Black owned restaurants in the city. So
Awesome.
if you are a Black owned restaurant or you're looking to get in that space or you're a cook, you don't even have a kitchen. I'm looking to, get some people in that ghost kitchen space. So even Jack's commissary kitchen, if you work out of a commissary kitchen, definitely contact me. See how we can help you grow your restaurant business.
That's amazing. I mean, who wouldn't want to utilize your services, especially those who are in the food industry? So make sure you drop your socials. We are coming to our closing, and I appreciate your time, Asmar Gary.
Oh yeah. So
So
yeah,
we
you can definitely find me on Facebook, of course, under my personal profile as Margary. But for the business page, you'll find it at Digital Food Group. Instagram, same thing, Digital Food Group. On Twitter, I'm there. Sometimes I post, but Twitter, same thing, Digital Food Group. Actually, it's Digital Food GRP on Twitter. So definitely make sure you follow, support, and got some goodies whenever you hit those pages, like the menu optimization ebook, help you get your online menu together if you're looking for that kind of help.
awesome. Well, that sums it up. Thank you so much for being my first guest on Bob's Jack's Connection. You guys
My
make sure
honor.
to connect with Asmar Gary and all of our upcoming guests. So this is number one. So if you love to be on our platform and to be interviewed by me, Shawana Boyer, make sure you email bobsjax1 at gmail.com to inquire on how you can be featured up next. Once again, thank you so much. Tag, like, and share this video. Make sure you go subscribe to our YouTube channel, and we look forward to interviewing you soon. Have a
And
great
looking forward to all the comments. Make sure you leave your comments. We want to know the
day. Yes,
feedback about this live.
please leave your comments. This is our first. Thank you guys so much. I'm out. This is Shawana Boyer.